Well, I should have, right? But I don't have in my hand. You
weren't expecting the
I
bodyguard.
wasn't expecting that early. Can we trade decks? I want to play the other one.
Can't tell my princesses apart. This Cinderella. What's wrong with me?
I don't think I can come back from this.
And you said that in the last game.
Yeah.
He said that, and look what happened.
I don't think it would make any difference to know what is Charlie's hand.
Dwarfs.
To be honest, it's just
Dwarfs and
dwarves.
nothing
And then
else. What's up, Illuminators? It's Charlie and Matthias back, and I know it's been a while, but we do have another themed gameplay video for you today, and it is going to be a fun one. It's going to be Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs against
Sleeping Beauty team deck.
Nice. So, sorry, it has been a while. We actually recorded a Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs deck about 3 days before they announced a whole new set of Seven Dwarfs. So we had to wait. We thought we'll do it with the new ones, and I think without further ado, we can look at the deck list.
So we get started. Do you want to go first, Charlie?
Yeah, I can do it. So I'm going to be playing the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs deck. As you'd expect, this is full of Seven Dwarf synergy. So all of my Seven Dwarfs are going to be buffing each other up. Those include the Seven Dwarfs from Rise of the Floodborn, but also now we have a whole new selection of Seven Dwarfs who are going to be joining us. Some standout dwarfs, we had a Doc, both the Doc from Rise of the Floodborn and Doc from the new set. Rise of the Floodborn Doc is going to let me reduce the cost of playing characters, and Doc from Shimmering Skies is going to let me draw 2 cards by discarding my hand, so that's going to help with the card draw as we play. And then, of course, the lady herself, the princess herself, we have Snow White. So many different versions of Snow White, we can't cover them all, but my personal favourite, Snow White Well-Wisher, who is going to be able to let us get our characters back from our discard if Matthias is able to banish them. But the goal here is just to play some dwarfs and overwhelm Matthias with sheer numbers. Do you want to tell us about your deck, Matthias?
As I said, we're playing the Sleepy Beauty theme deck. This is a Sapphire Emerald deck. And there's a lot of different synergies, actually, even though the cards are very limited to those 2 main characters, Aurora and Prince Philip. We can expect some more synergies, as you would imagine. And then there are also loads of shifting options for Aurora and Prince Philip. There's a lot about activating Prince Philip's abilities behind damage conditions. So that's another big part that I'm very looking forward to test. So for example, when you play a character, you can banish all of the opposing damage characters with the Vanquisher of Foes and some other abilities with the Swordsman of the Realm. And obviously, with the new Hideaway card, that can be very helpful to try to take Charlie's location into the Inkwell. One thing you're seeing on screen right now is we do have Diablo. That is the only villain in this deck. We had to do that, otherwise we wouldn't have all 60 cards.
He just came to spy on Aurora and Philip.
Exactly, they're just flying around, and hopefully he'll help me to spy Charlie's cards as well.
Should we get started?
Let's do this. How much would I roll? 7.
7?
That's no good.
Lucky 7? We'll see.
No, lucky 7.
20?
Oh god,
Wow,
lucky 20
okay.
for sure. So I'm starting, right?
Well, it's 2-game format, but yeah, I think I'll start the first game.
Okay, so let's do this.
Let's see what we got.
I'm really looking for the curve, at least 1, 2, 3 if I can.
Good to have some curves. It's really exciting because I get to play with a load of Shimmering Skies cards. I think you don't have any Shimmering Skies cards.
I have one, right? I have Hideaway.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go for this.
Okay.
I'm gonna mulligan 3 cards.
I'm gonna mulligan 2 cards at these 2
Oh my
cards.
god, don't look at the cards.
You have an Aurora in your deck? Oh my goodness.
1,
Okay.
2, I said 3, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. Did I do the right choice? It was a good hand, to be honest.
Mine was a good hand.
It wasn't too bad, but I don't know what I'm doing.
And I just want to shout out. So we just came back from Toronto DLC, and a really lovely person called Kyle gave me this wonderful Lorcana friendship bracelet, I think it's called. So yeah, so I'm wearing it with pride. Thank you very much, Kyle.
It has all the 6 colors of the ink. He did different ones as well, but that was our favorite for sure.
Okay, you ready to get started?
I am ready, yes.
Okay,
so that is my hand, people.
Yeah. So I'm going to ink the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So I'll get my ink token here.
Oh no.
And then I'm going to use 1 to play Happy Lively Knight, a 2/1 quest for 1, and he has the ability Burst of Speed. During your turn, this character gains evasive, and that will be my turn.
Okay. So I just said draw. Look at that. So I could potentially ink this, but I'm going to ink, unfortunately, this other card, because I have no idea what I can do in this deck I have. So Aurora, Lord Guardian. I'm going to trade for...
She's just there for ink.
Exactly. I'm going to trade for my ink token. And then for 1, I'm starting out the spying with Diablo, Maleficent Spy.
So this is what I got.
It's a 1/2, the quest for 1, with the ability Scout Ahead. Charlie's very looking forward to show his hand.
Too eager.
So when I play this character, I can see my opponent or each opponent's hand. So let's do this.
Ta-da! So I got this.
Okay, I have no idea. So that one's bodyguard,
Yeah.
turn 3. So that's what worries me the
You got a
most.
sleepy,
Okay.
a sleepy. You got
Let's
lots of
do this.
sleepies. Okay.
Turn.
Okay, so ready, set, and draw for turn. Okay, so I am, unfortunately, let's see. I think I just want to make Mattis's life difficult with
No, I
bodyguards.
don't.
So I'm going to ink Grumpy, because Grumpy's not a bodyguard. So I've got 2 ink. And then for 2 ink, I'm going to play a Sleepy, Sluggish Knight, a 0/4 questing for 1 bodyguard. I'm going to have him enter Exerted, so that I can then freely quest with Happy, and that will put me on 1, and that will pass my turn.
Okay, so ready, set, draw for turn with my left hand. Let's have a look.
Just gonna put Sleepy there to remind you that he is protecting Happy.
Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm sorry, Fauna, the good fairy. I'm going to use her as ink, bring in my token here. And then for 2, I am playing one of my favorite looking cards of all of Lorcana. Aurora, Tranquil Princess. She's a 1/3 questing for 1 with the ward ability. So opponents can't choose this character except to challenge. I almost feel like I have to start hitting you because I have nothing to lose here. I'm gonna do 1 damage to you, you don't do any to me.
Okay,
And that'll be turn.
perfect. So I'm gonna ready. I'm gonna set. I'm gonna draw. And it was sad that you had to ink Fauna because she, of course, is beautiful, continuous art
I know.
from Mary Welly.
She'll come back, I'm sure. I have more in my...
So I'm gonna ink another 7 Dwarfs Mind Train, unfortunately. And then with 3, I'm just gonna keep playing bodyguards. I just want to cause a headache for Matteo. So I'm gonna play The Prince Never Gives Up. A 1/3 questing for 2. He's also a bodyguard, but he has resist +1 to make him a little bit more annoying to get off the board. So he's gonna start as a bodyguard. And then I'm gonna quest for 2 to put me on 3. And that will be my turn. And now Matthias has 2 bodyguards if he wants to get to Happy.
That's scary.
Turn.
I feel like this game is over already.
You said you have some ways to increase your strength,
I'm not
right? To see if you
sure.
can get through all of this defense.
Okay, I didn't want to do that, but I'm going to ink the new card from Shimmering Skies, Hideaway, get my ink token. Well, I should have, right? But I don't have it in my hand.
You weren't expecting the
I wasn't
bodyguards.
expecting that early.
I just got so many bodyguards in my opening hand. I was like, I can't resist just playing them all out.
So I'm going to use 3. 2, shift. Baby Aurora to Aurora Dreaming Guardian.
Okay, that's a bit
So
scary.
you know this one that's from first set. She is a 3/5 questing for 2. She has the ability Protective Embrace. Your other characters gain ward. So not herself, but all the other ones now are protected with ward. What is good here, I have 4, so I could finish you. The problem is I have to choose because I can finish your Sleepy. I can banish your Sleepy with
Okay.
her, but then I won't do anything to you because you are
Yeah.
exactly.
In fact, if you crashed both of them into the prince, you still wouldn't be able to get him off the
I
table.
know, but at least I can do some damage. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know what to do. I don't know if I delay another round and I go for yours. Because I do have to, in the next round, at least be able to take you down. This way, at least I take both next round, but you're gonna get another lore. I have to do that. I will go do 2 to you,
Okay.
right, with Aurora.
Yeah.
I'll do 1 to Sleepy, and you do 1 to me.
Yeah. Okay. So just slowly chipping away.
At least your Sleepy can't attack me. I'm slowly chipping away.
Yeah.
That's how I can do it this turn.
Okay. So ready, set.
That's so frustrating.
So I'm going to use 2. Just 2. I'm going to play my first Snow White, Unexpected House Guest. She's a 1/2 questing for 1 with the ability. How do you do? You pay 1 less to play 7 Dwarfs characters.
Oh my god, I wonder how many he has.
So I'm going to use 1,
Oh,
and I'm
to
going to
play
play a
across
7
2.
Dwarf character, Sleepy Nodding Off, a 2/3, questing for 2, and this character enters play Exerted. So I did that for 1, which is nice. And then I'm going to have... so Diablo has no damage on him right
damage.
now. Okay,
Let's trade if you're happy. Okay.
well, I do want to protect my Sleepy. Yeah, I think I'll have Happy challenge
And trade.
and trade with Diablo, so he goes over there into your
Yeah.
discard. And then I'm going to quest with my bodyguards for 3.
Oh my god, this is
So
painful.
put me on to 6.
I can't come
And
back
they're
from
gonna
this.
protect they're gonna protect my Sleepy. And yeah, that'll be my turn.
I don't think I can come back from this. I'm serious.
I don't know what's in your hand.
No, I
maybe-
can't. Oh, look at this, another one. I really can't.
It's crazy what I'm able to do with just 3 ink,
I know.
thanks to Snow White's ability.
So I'm inking Prince Philippines, Swordsman of the Realm. I have my token here. Oh, this is so painful. For 3, I'm going to play Prince Philip, Gallant Defender, 1/3 questing for 2.
Oh, it's
He has
support.
support. So when I quest, I can give my attack of 1, my strength of 1 to another character. And whenever I do the support, that character gains resist during the turn as well.
Not bad
But
at all.
obviously it's only the next turn, so that's the problem here. I can take out your Prince, right?
Right now you could, yes.
I will do that and take another
Just
damage.
put 1 damage on you. Okay, so
Yeah.
Prince.
Give me one of your
The
damage.
Prince, there you go. You can have the damage.
At least I can do
Prince is
that.
going into the discard.
And that will be turn.
Okay.
Just
And
need to take away
It's
this
funny how powerful bodyguards are, and if you're curious how bodyguards work, we do have a video. We just made a video about how bodyguards work.
Maybe I
so-
should have watched that before to see how to deal with Charlie's bodyguard. The answer is I couldn't deal with my cards, but yeah.
Okay, so this Cinderella, this Snow White, Cinderella. Can't tell my princesses apart. This Cinderella, what's wrong with me? This Snow White is really good because she's gonna let me reduce the cost of one of my dwarfs. So for 3, I'm gonna play Bashful, Adoring Knight, a 3/4 questing for 1 with the ability Impress the Princess while you have a character named Snow White and play this character against bodyguard. So Snow White is in play, but, and this is why you should watch the bodyguard video.
That's a very important point.
His ability is activated by Snow White, but he can't enter play Exerted because it's not printed on the
So
card.
if it's not described in the card, it means that he cannot enter Exerted. It's a similar case with Prince Eric, right? The bride's husband, whatever.
And then Snow White, not Cinderella, Snow White reduces the cost of playing a dwarf by 1. What happens if I have a dwarf that costs 1? It means I get to play him for free, right?
Oh my god!
So I'm going to play Happy. He's a lively knight, 2/1, questing for 1. During my turn, he gains evasive.
Can we trade decks? I want to play the other one. I'm in the worst end here. The thing is as well, your dwarves quest for so much. There's some of them. So it's really fast to win.
And I think I'm just gonna quest with I'll quest with Sleepy for 2, and I'll quest.
No way.
2 Sleepies. Okay, I'll quest with both my Sleepies
They're all
for
sleeping.
3. It's gonna put me up onto 9, and Snow White I want to keep her at least for 1 more turn, so I will pass.
Okay. So ready, set, draw. Oh my god, I get the same cards over and over again.
Oh no!
Okay, Prince Philip.
Oh, and he's powerful.
But it's a 7.
It's not even the Floodborn.
It's not the
you can't
Floodborn.
shift him.
That's the thing.
Oh
yeah.
no!
So I am in 5 ink now. Is that right?
Yeah. That's the thing, Matthew. I might have lots of characters on the board, but I have 3 ink, so yeah.
For 5, I'm gonna play another Aurora, Dreaming Guardian.
Ooh.
This she quest for 2.
So everyone has ward on your board right now.
Everyone has ward.
I can't select anything.
And I can get the support. Obviously, it doesn't matter in this case. Unless I do want to take someone down. But I could only take the Sleepy down.
Your characters quest for a lot as well, I just noticed.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, do I... Because I have to finish you with her, though. I wanted to take your Sleepy. He's still 2 points away.
Yeah.
I cannot give support to himself. Oh,
This is a really annoying board to play.
I think you win
against,
next
I'm sorry.
turn. Okay, I will
No, it's
go
not-
for
it's
you
not
on the
that.
Sleepy and Banish. I
Okay,
don't get
so
any
you don't
damage in the
take any
process.
damage. Should I hold on to one of these damage counters? Or these
No,
damage
I
counters?
can't. I would just do 1 to you. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about questing, but actually, I'm thinking a few steps ahead. I'm gonna do 1 damage to your Sleepy,
Okay, so I'm glad I held on to the damage counters.
and I have 2 on me.
Oh, sorry, I can give you 1 here.
Okay. And that will be turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna ready, set, and draw.
Let's see if this pays off.
What are we gonna do here? So I think I do want to. I'm gonna pay 2. I'm gonna play another 7 dwarf. I'm gonna play
for
Dark.
cheaper.
The onslaught continues. We're gonna play Dark, Leader of the 7 Dwarfs, 2/3 questing for 2, with the ability Share and Share Alike. And Doc is one of my favorite cards actually. Whenever this character quests, you pay 1 less for the next character you play this turn, which is a nice ability to have because I don't have much ink right now. I do want to get Aurora, at least one of the Auroras off the board. So I'm going to use Bashful because he'll survive the challenge. So Bashful is going to take out Aurora. He's going to go -3. Because he's a bodyguard, he does... because I have Snow White, he now becomes a bodyguard. So we're going to put him up there.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to quest, I think, for 3 with these 2. I'll keep Snow White.
I'm
nice
at
and
0. How much are
safe.
you?
I'm going up to 12.
Oh my god.
And Yeah, that's 10.
Okay, I'm very glad with your choices as well. Let's see what I can pull off here. Okay, I'm going to Ink Aurora, so brings me to 6 ink.
6 ink.
And I have this card, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
I'm
I
going
told
to-
you. No, it isn't, right?
I'm going to use 6 to shift, finally. So can I turn this game around? So I'm shifting to Prince Philip, Vanquisher of Foes. It's a 6/6, questing for 3. He's evasive, but most importantly, with his ability Swift and Sure, when you play this character, banish all opposing damage characters. So those 2 are banished straight away.
I talked
So
about
the bodyguard is out of there at least, and he is also evasive. What is cool?
He's evasive.
And
Oh
then
my
obviously
goodness.
I need to start taking Charlie's board or his. So I have to focus on Happy. He's evasive.
Only
No.
on my turn.
So I want to quest for more, obviously. So I'm going to go with her on
Okay.
him. So you do 2 to me,
I do 2 damage to you. Yeah.
and I can finally quest for my first Lars in the game,
turning
questing
the
for 3.
game around.
So that's exciting.
That wasn't a good
I
time
am
for me.
a 3.
I completely
That is turn.
like I mentioned the Prince Philip, but then I
Yes.
forgot about the.
I was
Prince
thinking
Philip.
so many as well, right? So it looks like that one was
Yeah.
gone. Oh, it worked. At least I have 3 ink.
So I think I'm on 12. I just got to keep my aggro strategy. So I'm going to quest with Doc. It's going to put me on 14. Because I quested with Doc, I reduced the cost of the next character I play. Because I have Snow White in play, I'm going to use 3. And I'm going to play Happy. So just cheating him out a little bit early. And he is Happy, good-natured, 3/5, questing for 2 with support. And that's all I can do right now.
Okay, so you quest.
So I
Did
quested.
you put your
I
points
did. I
down?
went up to 14.
Oh my god, that is scary. That is very scary, actually. Okay, I'm going to ink out the hideaway because Charlie didn't put any of his location. Then for 7,
Not another Philip.
I'll play the other Philip. Philip, Swordsman of the Realm. He's a 3/9, questing for 3. Has 2 abilities. The first one matters only for dragons. If I had a dragon in place, or the enemy had, or opponent had a dragon in place, I'll banish by playing it. And with the second ability, pressing the advantage, whenever he challenges the damage character, ready his character after the challenge. So I can keep challenging. Obviously, I can also quest after challenging, which is cool. Charlie doesn't have any. In fact, anyone I attack or challenge,
Challenge. That's
anyone
right.
that I challenge, I will also be able to banish, so I wouldn't be able to use his ability. Although I just played him as well, so I couldn't use his ability
Couldn't
anyway.
because characters have to try
Exactly.
to use their abilities.
I'm just trying to think of my risks here. Do I... Oh, I should always quest for more. So I'm going to do... Should I? Yeah, I'm going to banish your Doc.
Okay, so you
I'm going to
take
give
2
2 more damage. So I'm going to trade this here. So I have 4. I'm 1 away. And I'll quest for 3 with my evasive, bringing me to 6. And that is turn.
Look at this. Matthias might turn this around after
I
all.
don't think I can. He's at 14.
Oh, I wish I had one more ink. I wish I had one more ink. Oh, no, wait. I have Snow White. I don't need the ink.
Oh, come on.
So I'm gonna use 2,
provoking
and
me.
I'm good. I actually I hate maths. I hate it. And yeah, so because I have Snow White, I can reduce the cost of Grumpy. A 3/1 questing for 1. He has the ability a boon of resistance while one of your knight characters is at a location. Gain resist +2.
No
don't have any
locations.
locations. Don't have any other knights. And he also has the ability burst of speed. During your turn, this character gains evasive, which is a nice thing.
Oh, so you could attack my
Uh,
Prince Philip.
I could attack the. I could
Yes,
challenge. I could challenge the
Sorry,
Prince Philip.
challenge.
And then I also, I might as well do this just to keep piling up the threats. So I'm going to use 1, and
That's
I'm
for
going
sure.
to play Sleepy for 1, reduce cost, and he's going to enter play Exerted. Now, my question is, do I just race to the end?
No, stay there.
Let me calculate. So I can get 3 this turn, then Matthias has to take out all of them, but that does put me in a kind of vulnerable spot.
Actually, I think you should quest. I can take it down.
So-
Oh, God.
So if he challenges a damaged character, he can ready himself. And Philip's only on player, right?
Only on play, unfortunately.
Okay, so you're definitely gonna take this one down. 4 isn't gonna be enough. If I quest with him, that's gonna put me on 16. But then I've only got these 2. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm just doing the maths here to see the most efficient way of doing this. I'll tell you what. I think I have to be a little bit aggressive here. So I'm gonna quest with Happy for 2.
So you're
It's
16.
going to put me on 16. And then unfortunately, it's time for Snow White to say goodbye. She's going to take out Aurora.
Oh, that's clever.
And-
I didn't think about that.
Then, Matis can still take out both my characters. And
Yeah.
then I think it's just It might be game
Oh,
over, unfortunately. That one
we'll
Prince
see.
Philip, and yeah, that's turn. But I'm also only on 3 ink. I don't
So
have
let's
Snow
see
White
what
to reduce the
happens.
cost anymore.
That's a good point. Oh, look at that. So for 4, I'll play another Prince Philip, the Warden of the Woods. He's a 3/4 questing for 2. Your other heroes gain wards, so pretty much everyone is warded. Well, then 2 are warded. Doesn't matter because Charlie can't do anything about ward. What? Did you already this one? So I cannot quest, which is unfortunate. Or anyone that I challenge, I will banish. So I need to take Charlie's board down. So which one has the big booty? Is happy. So I'm going to go.
Happy has a big bet.
I'm gonna go for happy.
Okay, so you're gonna take
I'll banish
3
at
damage.
the -3, so I have 1 hit away, but I am evasive, so hopefully I'm protected. With the other Prince Philip, I'll take Sleepy.
Okay,
You do 2 to
I
me,
do 2 to you.
and that'll be turn.
Okay, and you're questing for a lot. Oh, this is incredibly frustrating now that I don't have my Snow White. Well, I can't even play the character I just drew because I don't have enough ink. I think I've lost, to be honest, but because I hate that Prince Philip for what he did, I'm going to take him out
He's
with Guppy.
evasive. Ah, he's
He gains
evasive.
evasive on his turn,
No,
but I don't
so
think
happy.
I don't think it's gonna matter. That's
It's my
done.
turn? Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. I forgot you turned into evasive. I was like, I'm protected because I'm evasive. So I'll use 5 to play Aurora, Dreaming Guardian, so she gives other ones ward, but everyone has wards already. And I'll quest for 5, bringing me to 11, and that'll be turn.
And okay, so I'm gonna draw for turn. Ah, it's too little, too late. I'm gonna ink my Bashful, put me up to 4 ink. I'm going to pay for to play another Bashful, 2/5 questing for 3, and this character can't quest unless I have other 7 dwarf characters in play. He would quest for 3. Sadly, is not going to be enough even on my next turn, and I'll pass.
Unless you get a dwarf, but then you
It
only
would
get
still
3,
only
right?
put me on to 19, yeah.
I'll draw for turn. I'll get this Aurora that is a little bit not the best for this deck. The Lord Guardian, she's a 3/3 questing for 2. She can... Opponents can choose your items for ability and effects. And with the Royal Inventory, if I exert her, or if I exert one of my items, sorry, I can look at the top card of my deck and either put on the top or the bottom. I'll quest for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, bringing me to 18.
Oh my goodness,
And
how
that
the
is turn.
turntables. So I'm going to draw for turn. I mean, it's not going to help, but I might as well. I'm going to pay 2 for Doc Bull Knight. It's the Doc I mentioned at the start. He's a 1/3 quest for 1, and he has the ability Drastic Measures. When you put this character, you may discard your hand to draw 2 cards.
Oh,
I have no cards in hand, so I'm going to draw 2 cards.
you have not gathered for knowledge or something.
No, I'm going to pay 2 to play Sleepy, Bodyguard. He can enter as a bodyguard. Because I have some dwarfs in play, I can quest for 3. Will put me on to 19. But,
Oh my god, so
but
close!
it's just not enough. I will let Matthias finish the game.
Okay, that was so close. Another Aurora.
My
I'll just
mistake,
quest.
which people can mention in the chat, is I should
4,
have taken out
6,
Philip when I had the chance.
7, 8, 9.
I'll put you on to
Bringing me
20.
to 20.
There we go, that's game 1. So
Okay,
let's go into
here,
game 2.
Okay, should we start game 2?
Yeah, so you get to start this one.
Looking for the curve again.
Yes, little
Looking
curve.
Looking for the curve.
I'm trying to remember how many uninkables I have in this deck and whether it's too much of a risk shipping back an inkable. But no, I'm going to keep this one. I'm just going to send one back because I'm scared.
I'm going to send 3 back. So, altering 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm not going to make the same mistake this time. If that Philip
Appears on the board.
that
It's
Philip
like,
appears on the
goodbye.
board, I'm taking him straight out.
Okay.
Okay, I guess started Matthias.
I am. Okay, I will start by playing Merryweather, Good Fairy, converting her to my ink token, and then I
Can't have that many choices.
actually do, surprisingly. I'm going to use 1 to play Merryweather, Good Fairy.
There we go.
So it's a 1/2 questing for 1 with the ability Ray of Hope. When you play this character, you may pay 1 to give chosen character +2 this turn. And I just realized that is when I play this character.
When you play the character.
That was at any time, so useless for me. There you go.
Okay, so I'm going to draw for turn. So let's have a look what we've got here. I don't need that many 4-cost characters. So I'm going to ink Bashful, and then for 1, we saw him last game. I'm going to play Happy Lively Night 2/1. Questing for 1, and he gets evasive on my turn. Sorry, let me get an ink token, and that will be my turn.
So he gains evasive, okay.
He does gain evasive.
It is a draw. I am inking Diablo because I actually I don't think it would make any difference to know what is Charlie's hand.
Dwarfs.
To be honest, it's just
Dwarfs and
dwarves.
nothing
And then I
else.
have to calculate mentally. I can't be bothered about that, sorry. And then for 2, I'm going to play Aurora Tranquil Princess, 1/3 questing for 1 ward. And that's there.
Okay, don't request with Merryweather.
Oh, I will quest for
I request with Merryweather.
Should I do it?
I didn't draw my card yet, so if you want,
I'll quest.
request Merryweather.
Yeah, bring him into 1. Because to be fair, if he wants to trade, he trades.
Okay, so I drew for my turn. Whilst
Yep.
Matthias updates his lotto. I know who I'm going to play, but I don't know who I'm going to ink. I think I'm going to ink Bashful. Unfortunately, I'll ink another Bashful. Get my law token. And then for 2, Matthias's favourite princess.
No,
I'm going to play
Cinderella.
Snow White, unexpected house guest. So she's going to let me pay 1 less for my 7 dwarf
And you already
characters.
have a character. We have 2.
No,
Of cost 1.
not in my hand, unfortunately.
imagine.
And I think I'm just going to pass.
Okay.
I'm just going to pass.
Imagine you have 2 on your hand. It's already
I
set. Draw.
I
For turn.
wish.
Aurora Lord Guardian is leaving this realm. And then I had a few options, but I want to try something different this time. I'm going to use 3. Because I'm curious to bring, the good fairies.
Ooh.
So I have Flora this time. She's a 2/4 questing for 1. And with the ability Fiddle Faddle, while being challenged, this character gets +2 strength. So only when she's being challenged, but that's quite good because she'll most time probably banish Charlie's character in the process.
And in terms of continuous art, how do they line up?
You're putting me on the spot here, but it's actually like this.
It's like that, okay.
So
there you
we're just missing fauna on the end. So again, we have a video about continuous art for Shimmering Skies. Check it out right now. And this art is from the amazing Ari Welly. He's a Brazilian artist. Going back to the game.
Sorry.
She's still
Stop
drawing.
looking at the art.
So she's going down here. She's still drawing. I think I'm gonna quest. If you want to use both and trade, you can do it. I will quest for 2, bringing me to 3, and that will be.
So you're
third.
having a little bit of a hotter start this time.
It's very different from the previous game, actually, right?
It is very different. So I need to ink. So I'm going to ink Sleepy. Give me 3. And then what I'm going to do is, because of Snow White's ability, which we love, I'm going to pay 3 to play a 4-cost character. This is Grumpy, Bad Tempered. He's a 3/4 questing for 1. And my other 7 dwarf characters get +1 strength.
Oh no, just because I just said.
I'm also going to play another Happy
For free?
for free because of Snow White. And then I'm going to have this Happy take out Aurora. I don't want you
Okay.
shifting.
We're gonna do the process.
Don't want you shifting.
Yes.
And Snow White, I'm going to have to keep her safe, of course. So I will pass my turn.
Just use his no light, please. Cinderella wouldn't mind. Okay, so ready, set, draw for turn. Oh, look at that. Look at that, doesn't matter, no. I'm going to ink Diablo. I'm converting him into my ink token. Then I have 2 options here. For 4, I'm playing Prince Philip, Warden of the Woods. He's a 3/4 questing for 2. With the ability Shining Beacon, your other hero characters gain ward. So opponents can choose them.
Hero
Accept the
characters.
challenge.
Fairies aren't
Aurora
heroes.
was a hero.
Yeah.
She's gone. Or a heroess. I don't know if that's
Heroine?
a word. Heroine. That's better. I think I have to go for the questing, to be honest. I'm going to quest for 2. Bringing me to 5. And that will be turn.
Okay, so I'm going to ready, set, and draw. Interesting. So I could play for 3. I want to do that. So I'm going to ink Doc. So Doc does let me reduce the cost of characters, but so does Snow White. So for 4, I'm going to play a 5-cost character. I'm going to play Happy, Good Natured, a 3/5, questing for 2, support. And now, so this one.
So what does he do? He's support.
He's
Okay,
just
sorry.
support, yeah.
So she does, when you're challenging her, she's actually have 4.
Okay,
Yeah,
she actually has
trained.
4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Grumpy take down Merryweather, so I'll just take 1 damage.
Okay.
And I think I am just going to stop there.
Okay. So ready, set, draw. I wonder what he's cooking is his hand.
I'm just wanting to control the board so that I can, yeah.
So I'm going to wink Aurora.
Philip
for
shifted
3,
at 6, right?
And
I
placing
need to
another
remember
Philip.
that.
So that is the Gallant Defender. He's a 1/3 questing for 2 with support, and his best defense ability. Whenever one of your characters is chosen for support, they can resist as well. And I don't think it has to be just his support, it's any support.
Okay.
And then with the remaining 2, I'm afraid I'm bringing Aurora again, Tranquil Princess, because I want to start shifting. Okay, what do I do now? So she is Ward. I could go for your Grumpy. What does it do? Your
He
other...
just gives my other door. So
that
right
is
now
problematic.
he's buffing them up nicely.
So that is problematic. I feel like I want to take them down, but you will then be able to... Well, you have to trade, though. No, you don't. With that one, you don't. But I don't think you would. So I'm going to take your Grumpy out, because I feel like I will banish your Grumpy.
Okay.
Because I feel scared with your buffing. So you can take the buffs out.
Oh, no.
I will... Would you go for... You wouldn't... Okay, you would have to use 2 in this case. And she challenges for 2. So I'm going to quest for 1. Bringing me to 6, and that is turn.
Okay.
I'm top decking now, though.
Yeah. I'm going to draw. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink Bashful. And then for 4, I'm going to shift
Oh, no.
Snow White.
You can also shift.
So this is a Snow White Well-Wisher. She's a 3/5 questing for 2. With the ability Wishes Come True, whenever this character quests, you may return a character card from your discard to your hand.
Imagine if he's gonna bring all those... I don't know, you can't pay for less anymore.
Now I can't pay
Because
for
it was
less,
like you can get all the
unfortunately.
cost to
So I'm going to quest with her. I'm going to get on the board to go up to 2 Lord.
Oh, no.
I'm going to get Happy out of my discard. And then going to pay... What? Sorry, I forgot to get an ink token here. I'm going to then pay 1 to play Happy. Have to pay full price now.
So during your turn, this character gains evasive,
Yeah.
okay?
And then what I'm going to do is I will quest with Happy. Another Happy. Lots of Happies to go up to 4. I'm going to give support to... Oh, everyone's happy. I just
Oh
realized.
my god.
Everyone's happy.
Everyone but me.
Everyone but Matthias. And then I'm going to... Because now he has 5 strength, I'm going
Oh
to
my
take out
God.
Flora. We'll trade.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my turn.
I'm shocked that you're not worried more about the Prince Philips
Right now, I don't have
instead of Flora.
Well, I just wanted to take.
I suppose I
out,
cannot even play.
You can't play him
anyway
right now because you need to
yeah.
ink 1 more and you need to put some damage on my
Yeah.
characters.
I mean, I can still be evasive though.
You can
when
still
he
be
comes
evasive.
in.
That's true. I have my ways to deal with this.
That is true. Oh, I just find interesting how you're putting her in her position. She's so vulnerable.
She is, but I wanted to get some cards back into my hand.
I guess so.
And right now, if you want to take her down, you'd have to use your whole board.
I feel like I have to play for the future here. I would like to play the card, but I'm gonna ink because I'm hoping to top deck him
Big Philip.
instead of playing her. So I have 6. I have nothing to do in my hand. I do feel like I have to go for the questing, but I'm also terrified because I need to keep one Prince Philip in place. God, they have such big butts.
I
both
know,
of them.
that's
This
why-
is
that's why I'm
insane.
Willis.
Insane. Okay, so what I'm going to do. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Okay, I will. This is painful. I want to take her Snow White down. And there's a way to take her down.
There is a way?
There is a way he can give support to her. She gets ward. She survives in the process.
Okay.
And I use those 2 to take Snow White.
Sorry, I don't know Philip's ability well enough. Whenever one of
Yeah.
your characters is chosen for support, they gain resist +1. Okay.
Yeah,
that's-
so she will be resistant enough to survive.
She will, that's true.
Then I can either shift, because you gotta take down either her or him in the
Yeah,
next turn, and then I can shift with one or another. I'm gonna take the risk. So I'm gonna quest for 2, bringing me to 8. Then I'm going to use both of them to take your Snow White.
Yeah.
He gets banished in the process,
Yeah,
right?
and she's going to take 2 damage.
She
on
takes 2 because she has the resist from Prince
And is
Philip.
it only this turn or is it
Only
until
this turn,
Okay.
The game resist plus on this turn.
Okay,
yeah. So,
okay.
so you could take that's what I mean. You
Yeah.
can now attack them if you want her challenge them.
Yeah.
And that'll be turn.
Okay.
I took a big risk here,
So
but I
going
need to
the
take
second one.
I'm terrified with those Snow Whites.
Yeah, I don't blame you, to be honest. I'm going to use 2. I'm going to play Sleepy, Bodyguard that we saw in the last game. And then I'm going to use another 2. I'm going to play Doc that we saw in the last game. So he's Bold Knight. And when I play him, I can discard my hand of 0 cards. And I'm going to draw 2 cards.
That is good. For you. Any other Snow White, Baby White?
Not right now. So I think, honestly, I made the mistake in the last game. I'm not making that mistake twice. I'll have Happy take out Philip. I'll take 1 damage.
That is not bad.
I'll have my other Happy take out Aurora.
Do you only have 1? Oh, yeah. Okay.
2, yeah. And then I just played him.
I don't think I can come back from this.
And you said that in the last game.
Yeah.
You said that and look what happened. I'm going to... Do I want to put another character out right now? Or do I want to put a character?
No, you don't.
Because wait, I'm on 4. I've got a lot of catching up to do. No, I think I'll wait, and that will be the end of
Okay.
my turn.
Can I get anything good here? Oh, look at that. No.
I have another card in my hand, drawn by Uri Welly. Do you know which one it is?
By Harry Wiley.
By Uri Welly.
Augustine from the Encanto. I'm gonna use 4 to play Prince Philip, Ward of the Woods, 3/4 quest for 2, Ward for the other heroes. I can't do more than that. Harry Wiley, so what are we talking about?
I'll show you in the next turn.
Snow White. Yeah, that's third.
Okay. So let's ready our
Snow
characters.
White.
So I'm gonna drop a turn.
I don't know.
Interesting. Oh, I'm not. I was. I wanted to show you the character I was going to play,
You
but
can play later.
I think I'm
Show
gonna
the
play
people on
later.
the screen.
So it is
I'll close
this.
my eyes.
Is this character also designed by Ariwelli? But
Sure.
you know now?
No, I didn't see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ink Sleepy.
Mm.
Sorry, ink tokens. This is the hardest part. I'm gonna for 6 play Snow White again, and then I'm just gonna quest for 4. It's gonna
my
put me
God.
up to 8,
Oh my god, we're
And-
8-8.
and he's a bodyguard. So I'll put
Okay.
it there so you remember, and that's turn.
Oh, that's so scary. Oh god. Can I tell? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? So 4.
Prince Philip.
Prince Philip. So now at least they both have ward for no reason whatsoever.
Oh dear.
Do I go for the quest in 9, 10, 11, 12?
You're not getting through my night right now.
I'm not, but I could start
You could
getting
you
out
could,
of your night.
You could.
I just feel like I should quest. But you can quest for so much as well. I'm gonna quest. Oh no, I can only quest with 1 as well.
Yeah.
That's the worst part. I'm gonna quest. I'm gonna go to 10 and that's turn.
Okay.
I'm probably not doing the right thing here, guys. And girls,
So
but
I'm gonna really set.
do I get to see the card now?
You do get to see the card now. Do you get to see the card now? Let's see. Do you get to see the card now? That's a very good question.
Everywhere, if you're watching this, just tell me down below which card is that, the one you drew
You do get to see the
from
card
this
now.
franchise.
I'm gonna quest with Happy first of all. So I'm gonna get 2, which will put me on 10.
Then he gets three points.
He's got support, so I'm gonna give support to Doc, and I'm going to then banish your Philip and
Trade.
go into the process. And then I'm going to quest with Snow White for 2. It's gonna put me on 12.
And then you bring your character
And
back.
I'm gonna bring Happy back.
Oh no.
So then I'm going to use, let's see, maths. I'm gonna use 2 to play Snow White.
Oh no.
I'm gonna pay 3
To get something for.
to play the
Oh,
Prince.
I thought it
Never
was
gives
Is
up.
he really?
Very well, yeah. I didn't realize.
Oh, I love this card.
So
I didn't
he-
realize.
He's a bodyguard.
Well, you paid 3 for him.
I paid 3 for him.
Should you pay 2?
He's not
Ah,
a
he's not a
seven dwarf.
dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 for him. Sorry, let me do this. I'll quest with Sleepy. Will put me on to 13, and then because I have Snow White, I'm gonna pay 1
For 2.
to play Doc, discard my hand again, draw 2 cards,
This is insane, this synergy.
and then for
You're
free.
invading my board. Get out of
Sorry,
here.
sorry.
Get out of here.
And then because I have Snow White for free, I'm gonna play Happy, and
I quit.
I will. I'll turn it over to my
Yeah,
desk.
thank you.
See what you can do with that.
I don't even have 7.
If you top deck Big Philip, you might. Is it?
No, of course not. So 3 for Flora. It's not even the 3rd fairy that I wanted to play. Fauna. 2 for questing for 1. Fiddle Fado. While being challenged, this character gets +2. Have nothing to do. I'm gonna end this gracefully. Questing for 2. Bringing me to 12, which I'm not too mad about.
Okay.
And that's time.
So I'm gonna ready all my characters.
What happened here? What happened here?
The MVP of the deck.
She's
Snow White.
amazing.
That's why she is the best princess. And yeah, I mean, I guess I'll quest for 3, 5, 7. That's all I need. That's gonna put me on to 20.
Just carry on. 8, 9, 10.
7, 8, 9.
That's it.
10,
1-1.
And there we go. That's
That
game.
is amazing.
Good game. The power of the dwarfs are just
game.
overwhelming. So there you go. That was Snow White, not Cinderella. Snow White versus Sleeping Beauty. What did you think of your deck?
It's actually very fun. It's weird that I did not have any chance to decrease your strength because I was talking
So
about.
what was the strength decreasing? It's
There is a-
seldom all they seem.
There's seldom all this thing, I think, and there is also one of the auroras you can manipulate and decrease, and
Okay.
I'm sure there is stuff like
Yeah.
that, but I mean it's very situational.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make any difference, to be honest. You never use your location. I was really thinking that you would use your location,
And
so I
then all
wanted
the-
to use the hideaway, so I
Yeah.
could actually.
But also, a lot of your characters have ward as well, so I wouldn't have been able to.
So I wanted him
select
to
them.
use it. Obviously, it's not silly, right? So he
Yeah.
knew that. I think, especially against your deck, my deck can be quite hard to build up fast. But I did do well in the second turn. The first one was literally just about Prince Philip. The
Yeah.
MVP was this Prince Philip. Obviously, when I shift on it, Charlie had all the damage characters and he's evasive, so that was a saver.
I think that was definitely the tempo swing you needed, and then
Yeah.
so I guess in my deck, Snow White,
Jeez.
this card absolutely
Beast.
amazing. I think just the fact that you can basically flood the board with dwarf characters is like super
And you have
powerful.
many number cost ones, right?
Yeah,
So you can go for
many
free.
many cost now, especially with the new set which introduced them. But then of course the downside is because I was busy playing so many dwarfs, I then had no ink. So when I had to sacrifice my Snow White and when my board got wiped, I wasn't in a good position.
Yes.
As you can see in the second game, I learned from that. I inked so that I
Yes.
could come back. And then the other card is simple as he is. It's this happy with his support ability. I think that really
He's quite strong,
it helped
right?
me out because a lot of these characters are weak. But
Yeah.
in the second game, he really helped.
I
me
felt
take
like
out
you
your
brought that
threats.
at the right time.
Yeah.
One card that unfortunately we do have in this deck against, for the sake of completing a full 60 cards, is the Aurora Laura Guardian. So this one is a very nice card, but not for this deck, because obviously I don't have items.
Yeah.
It is all about items, so it is useless. She does quest for 2, so sometimes she can be relevant, and she shifts the 2. I just realized that
too?
2.
Oh, wow.
So I could have shifted her. I just realized it's just bringing her earlier, right?
Yeah.
2 turns earlier. But let's take a look at this, because I tried to get them together and I couldn't.
Oh, the continuous.
It's not
blast.
gonna work in my hand, but this is what we meant. So they continue, and they are amazing. So check it out.
And Uriwelli, we'll just give another shout out to Uriwelli.
There you go.
There you go, the
That
Prince.
one's beautiful.
Super cool card.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy those decks. I know that people are wanting to see this new Snow White with the Night Dwarfs.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see all those types of dwarfs. How many times you saw the same dwarf? So many times.
I
in
know.
different
And
poses.
I didn't even get to make use of the Night keyword. I think all of the ones I were playing were more synergizing with dwarfs, but
It was.
it was a lot of fun. And yes, sorry that we haven't had gameplay videos for a while. As you know, reveal season is hectic, but it's the quiet now before the storm. So we have lots of other gameplay videos lined up. What do we have? We have Wreck-It Ralph and Encanto. So that's one we're really excited about. We have 2 of my favorite films ever, which is The Great Mouse Detective and Sword in the Stone. I think that's going to be the next theme gameplay we do.
Yes, exactly.
And
we had one more.
we have some meta decks as well.
We have
So
the meta decks.
yeah,
We're
so
going to do Hyper Aggro with Daisy Duck versus Steel Song with Naveen.
But if there are any theme decks you want to see, any theme decks you want to see, let us know down in the comments. We're always happy to put together new ones. And of course, a huge shout out to our YouTube members. We really, really, really appreciate all of the support you give to the channel. It really helps us improve the quality. It helps us make more gameplay videos because, you know, we can get better equipment. Hopefully you can see the improvements. So thank you so much. If you're curious about becoming a member yourself and you want to learn about the perks, you can click the join button down below, hopefully glowing thanks to YouTube's AI, and it will tell you all about it. If you like this kind of video, be sure to like on your way out so that you let us know and to help the algorithm know to put for people looking at this video. And go on.
Don't forget to join us on our Discord server. So we're putting the link just down below in the description. The server is growing more and more, and one section that we have there is all about the decks. So building your decks or sharing your decks. So come join us, give us some tips, post your own, and we'll comment as soon as we can.
And I think until next time,
Happy questing!